Let me see. Let me go into a better lighting. I'm in my PJs. I'm chilling out on this Saturday. This your boy DJ 2K Nitro. I'm home. I'm home, taking it easy on a Saturday. I'm off this Saturday, but next Saturday, as of the recording of this live, I will be DJing at Resort World Casino. But before I get there, I want to touch on a few things real fast. I'm trying to make this a quick one, maybe 30 minutes tops. To those that are new here, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I go by the name DJ 2K Nitro NYC, baby. Yeah. Please make sure you check out all my videos, man. Giving them a like, giving them a comment. I got more stuff coming up soon. I just got to put it together, but I'm working on it, working on it. To those that like the casino stuff, I got the casino clips coming up for you. But what I also love to do is talk sports and relationships. Oh man, I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Shout out to all the 49er fans. This is specific to us because we're 49er fans. So those that are not 49er fans, if you want, you could fast forward to towards the end where I'll talk a little bit about a certain situation with relationships that maybe could be helpful in your day to day life to the fellas and maybe to the ladies. Maybe it depends how if whoever I got here. But without further ado, let me get into it. So, new report of right now is that we offered Brock Purdy $45 million. And I don't know if I mentioned in my other lives, but I'm going to say it right now. I like Brock Purdy, right? I like him. I don't love him. I like him. I was a big fan of Trey Lance at the time. That's who I wanted at the time. I will admit that. I do think, unfortunately, from Trey Lance's being drafted, he was drafted hey everybody, he was drafted to the wrong organization, first of all, for him. He needs to be in a situation where he could learn, make mistakes, and not have the pressure that was thrusted under him by being the third or fourth pick, whatever he was, and all the trade up and stuff like that. Thank you for the lights. As you come in, feel free to uh, you know support what I got going on, man. We talking 49 talk. I'm gonna talk about Brock Purdy real fast and Kyle Shanahan, and I'm gonna go into a little bit of dating. The more you guys participate and like and communicate, the more I'll give and I'll stay on. Maybe you never know, but yeah. So, but Trey Lance is no longer here. God bless him. I think he's a great kid. I still think he has some talent. Unfortunately, he was here, and we didn't really. I don't feel gave him enough opportunities to show what he could really do. Although, hey, he got hurt, so if he never broke his ankle, he'll maybe he still be here. You never know. But then again, Brock Purdy just came in like game busters. I don't think it was right to give it back to Trey. But anyway, I like Brock. I like Brock. I like Brock. But it's all about pricing with me and him. I do not want him for, let's say, $60 million. I do not want him at that number. If we have Brock at the number that they even offered him, allegedly offered him 45, I'm comfortable with that. That's great. He could stay. Boom, bet. But Brock Purdy at 55, 60 million, 65 million, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm sorry to say it, man. I like him, but I don't like him that much. He's not he now if we could put Brock Purdy's brain or decision making in Trey Lance's body, we would have a $60 million quarterback. Yes, because Trey could run a little faster than Brock, or maybe as fast. He's a lot bigger. Of course, he got a crazy arm, but see, Trey just the processing wasn't always there. The accuracy, that's another part that if we could put with Trey, put the accuracy of Brock, put the decision making of Brock, and Trey Lance, we would have a great player. I would feel, hey, give him whatever he wants. We would have Patrick Mahomes 2.0. We might even have a championship by now. Imagine if Trey Lance had worked out in the Super Bowls and got to the Super Bowl. He was actually talent as good as he's supposed, as good as advertised, as good as he was supposed to be. I personally think we would have beat the Chiefs. Personally speaking, not to say Brock cost us the championship, but just to be that good, it would have allowed. It would have, I think, been good enough for us to beat the Chiefs. That the at least the last time we played them 2 years ago now. So either way, as you come in, make sure you can like the video, drop a comment. Thank you guys for your comments. As unfortunately, Brock is our quarterback. He was unable to win. I'm not gonna put 100% on him, but either way, this past season he struggled a lot. I will be fair. He had a lot of injuries with his offensive weapons. He had no Ayuk for a lot of the year. Debo was iffy a lot of the year. The offensive line was iffy. I can't stand our center, Brendel. He needs to go, but that's another story, another day. I just hope that we just upgrade him anyway. CMC was out most of the year, if not majority of the year. So I get it. He sometimes you can only be as good as your supporting cast, and his supporting cast wasn't that great. So he struggled. And I respect that. But years before, he was great. You know, we got a great value. Seventh pick, the last pick in the draft. He gave us way and beyond what he was expected to. I respect that about him. I tolerate him enough to say that he's good, but he's not like what I personally want as a quarterback, but he gets the job done. You know, like I like guys with bigger arms that could push the ball downfield. But then again, how Kyle Shanahan has made the team, he doesn't have a lot of like speed receivers on the team. The one speed receiver we got, he don't even freaking play him. Well, he didn't play him last year, Jacob Cowan. So he didn't play him much, and that was our best speed receiver in my opinion. And Ayuk again got hurt. He could beat you deep sometimes, depending on the routes he run and stuff like that. Oh, cool. You want to see the painting? This is let me see. Why is it? Yeah, you see the painting there? I see your comment, man. I see your comment. I have yeah. You see there? Yeah. That's one of my paintings that I have. I have another one on the other wall. Let me see if I can show you real fast. And then that's the Dodgers one. So I'm a big time Dodger fan, Bulls fan, and a 49er fan. I gotta get a 49er one day to put in my den. This is like my den I'm sitting in right now. My little den in my place. But anyway, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. But we have to get the right number with Brock. We cannot overpay as we've been overpaying. We've been overpaying all our players. We cannot continue to do that. And I'm so excited that Kyle Shanahan will probably no longer be the one that's controlling who we pay and who we don't pay, because he don't know what he's doing. He just paying people just to pay because I'm sorry to say this word, he's lazy. He don't want to coach nobody. He want people ready made to come in, tell him what to do and go do it. He don't want to have to actually coach nobody. He wants ready made players. You don't want players you have to develop and coach. That's why Trey didn't succeed here, because Kyle wasn't coaching him. I wouldn't be surprised if Trey ended up with, let's say, a coach that was willing to put the time in to coach. How good he would have ended up if he was in a better situation for himself. Who knows how good he would be right now? I don't know, but I would like to feel like he would be better off in that situation. But Kyle done just, hey, you figure it out. If you can't figure it out on your own, screw you, kind of guy. So I don't like that. But the point is, we need to play hardball with him. Please, if they give him $60 million, we're going to regret it. We're going to regret it. 53 should be the max for Brock Purdy. The max. 50 million is okay. I don't know if I really want that number, but I'll accept it, because that's close. What quarterbacks get, but they got to be out after 3 years, because Who knows if Kyle's going to be the coach in 3 years, and the next coach might not want Brock Purdy. Now, to be real too, I don't expect it to happen, but I know we got a lot of Madden people out there that play Madden and flip players and da. But let's say Madden me thinking, oh hey, we got Brock Purdy. Let's see if we can flip him because he's worth so little. Maybe we could get more out of him. Trade him to a quarterback needy team. Maybe the Titans, or I don't think the Browns will take him because they will have to pay him, and they're already paying Deshaun Watson. So I don't think they're gonna have the money to pay two kind of franchise prices for quarterbacks. So they're gonna pay one. But the Titans, I mean, I don't think the Titans will want to trade the first pick for him. So, and as we see now, the Raiders just acquired Geno Smith. So I think they're out on quarterback. So I don't even think I know they're out on a quarterback. So they're not going to be in the market for a quarterback. But there might be another team out there that is interested in potentially Brock Purdy services that you could think of maybe flipping for a first. Hey, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst, but it wouldn't be the best. But then who do you get? Depends on what pick you get. Maybe you could get a Jackson Dart, or maybe Shakur will fall or slip. You never know, depending on where you land. I think if Shakur don't go two, he's gonna slip because I don't see any teams really in the top 10 that need a quarterback. I think Cam Ward going one. The Browns, they don't have to take a Shakur, but they probably need to take him in a sense. But will Dion say, "Oh, my son's not playing there"? That's a possibility too. So they have to kind of be cautious with that. And then again, the Raiders just got a quarterback, Geno. Maybe the Giants will take him. Maybe the Giants will even want Brock Purdy, but I don't know if Brock Purdy will work in New York because New York have the elements. They have the wind, the rain, the snow. So that's another reason why I don't really care to pay Brock Purdy a whole bunch of money because he's iffy in bad weather. And when it rains, he's and it snows, he's So when it gets closer to playoff time, the weather's gonna get colder. So is he gonna be reliable? And let's say we play in a cold dome, or cold, not a dome, but a cold state for like a championship game, God forbid. And how's he gonna perform? So you had to take those things into account with him. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're watching video. I'm talking about Brock Purdy right now, Kyle Shanahan, and I'm gonna give some data and advice at the end. I'm gonna try to make this video 20 minutes to 30 minutes tops, so maybe less. But we'll see what we could do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, yeah. So the thing with Brock, we have to find the right number. If we get him at 50, that's okay with me. Let's address other issues. Let's build a team around us. Build up the defense. The defense needs a lot of help. I think we need some. I think we have some players that need to get more time on the offensive line. I like Nick Sakel. I like Spencer Burford. I just don't like how they was being used, but I like them nevertheless. And I like the other cat that we just re-signed. I liked him too. But again, guys, all of them guys stay healthy and get an opportunity. I can't stand Jake Brendel. He needs to go. But again, I have a love-hate relationship with Kyle Shanahan these days. I love the fact that he is a good offensive coordinator. I will give you that. But he is just the worst with managing players on the roster. He will not give people a chance unless it's injury, and that stuff is annoying. Jake Brendel's booty. How is he not at least? How are we not at least experiment with other guys behind them to see what they could offer? You know, it's CMC never gets a break. We just run this man to pace, and then once he comes back, we just send him to the banish Mason back to the bench. That was so wrong. Mason was doing so well, and we could have had a nice dynamic duo. We probably won an extra couple of games if we did something like that. Cause we could have had Dash and Smash going on with us. But again, I don't know why he coaches like that. Jacob Collins, we need a speed receiver. BA got hurt. Jennings is slow. Pearsall is not the fastest, but he's not the slowest. But Collins is, he could take the top off the defense. A lot of these other guys to work underneath, and he just didn't see the light of day. I don't know why. It'd be great if you get explanation as to why these guys don't play. That's like suitable, but he never want to really give a suitable answer. He just wants to just coach these ways, and it doesn't help nothing. It doesn't help the long term, doesn't help the short term. You got to give players chances to play. You got to let them play, man. You got to give them a chance to show what they can do. And I respect it if they show what they can do and they suck, and okay, you send them to the bench, but you don't even let these guys get a chance to play, to know what they can do on a consistent basis. So it's like that stuff is annoying, especially in a year we're losing anyway. We need, hey, throw these rookies out there, let them grow, let them get some playing time, some development. At least you know what you got for next year, and if you need to upgrade or keep them. So it's just strange how he coaches. I really don't understand how he coaches a lot of time. It's just really frustrating, and he's been like this since he's been here for the most part. And he grinds on guys he likes, and he will overpay to keep his guys versus at least experiment with the idea of, if they're not willing to play for this number, which is business, I'm willing to move on. The only thing now, Brock Purdy has a lot of leverage, because who do we go to in the event that we don't resign him at the number he wants? He's got to win. He's got to get the 60 million. You could bank on it. He's got to get this. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me not even say bank on. I could be wrong, but he gonna get close to that number. He gonna get 58, 57. He gonna get closer to 60 than further from 60, because the 49ers are just known for just caving and giving in to players' demands financially. And the agent want to make a name for himself. It's not good. I'm appalled at the number I'm gonna see, but I'm open to it. That's also could be why we're cutting fat on a lot of places. We're trimming a lot of fat. We're going to release and trade a lot of people, because I think what we're expecting is that we're going to overpay Brock Purdy. So you pay him more, you got to trim the fat in other places. So prepare for that. This is now going to be the time for Kyle to really, really, really earn his name as a genius and earn his money, because now he's gonna have to coach. He's gonna have to coach young players at that. He no more these old, dusty 35, 40-year-old players he leaning on and grinding on for 5 years straight. He gonna have to coach 22, 23, 24 year olds and and see what he could really do. That's the true definition of a coach. Is play a coach that could take little and make it into a lot. But I don't think they'll give him a barren, bunch of players. They're gonna have talent. He just gotta have to, dig deep inside of them and bring it out of them. So I don't know if he's capable of doing that. We'll have to see. So time will tell if he can do that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, please. DJ 2K Nitro, let's go. All right, and I like the fact that I heard that Kyle is gonna relinquish a lot of his power. So they're gonna take away a lot of his like, I guess, authority to authorize signings, which is fine, because he's just been just giving away money like it's monopoly. I don't really care, but it impacts the team overall when you overpay for people. I don't mind these players getting money, but don't overpay. If a guy's worth 10, give him 10. Don't give him 15, 20, just because you're so thirsty to keep him. Like, be willing to play hardball. Be willing to trade somebody. I said it at the time. We should have traded Brandon Ayuk. I was not team resign Brandon. I was team trade Brandon Ayuk. That was my team. And look at everything now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I told us as a franchise he needs to be traded. He's not worth $30 million. He could be worth 30 if we gave him enough catches and targets to warrant that. But in our offense, he just is not worth that. So let's strike while the iron is hot, get a first round pick for him, and get somebody else up in there. But see, Kyle does not want to coach. He doesn't want to have to teach nobody new the offense. He doesn't want to have to make adjustments. He doesn't want to have to restructure stuff. He just likes it how he set it up from this one time, and when he had Ayuk, and he doesn't want to have to change it from that point on until Ayuk is just depleted and can't run and can't play no more. Then he's like, okay, I have to move on. But he probably will have somebody else by that time that he feels is ready to take over. But you gotta be you gotta think the long term, and you gotta think what's benefit for the entire team, not just for you, Kyle. Paying IU $30 million, was that beneficial for the franchise and the team? No, 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 no. And I knew that, but he didn't know that, and he just wanted to keep him, and just a mess, just a mess. But so I'm so glad that he's being stripped of a lot of power in that regard. Just focus on coaching, man. Don't get into the drafting because you suck at that too. Drafting's been horrible, and the contracts have been horrible. That's a large part why we don't have a championship. We should have a championship. I feel, in my opinion, if we drafted better and we sign it, if we sign the players we should have signed, Kittles we should have signed. Debo, I don't mind if we traded him or not, but Kyle loves him to death. Oh my God, so he ain't gonna trade him. But I wouldn't have cared if we traded him too at the time. But we definitely should have traded IU. Warner, we should have signed. Both, I was, I knew he was gonna do what he's doing now, and be this kind of good player, but not a great player. He's overpaid. We overpaid for him, but we did it to ourselves because we waited so long to pay him, and the market value went up. We should have took care of him earlier, and maybe like avoided. But that's uh, me thinking of hindsight, because I'm not sure if he was involved. I mean, I'm not sure if he was willing to sign earlier or wait till later to get more money. I'm not sure. So either way, we lost a lot more deals than we won. So can we win this Brock Purdy deal? 50 million is the number that I feel we win. If anything more than that, we lost. Anything, but I feel we're gonna lose in the end. Now, without further ado, what you're here for, before I get into, make sure like, comment, subscribe, DJ2K Nitro, the dating advice, man. I just want to give some tidbits. All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, fellas, man. A man like me, at my age, I'm in my 40s now, so I've had my share of women, man. But it's rare you're going to meet women that know how to properly apologize, meaning say they sorry, and show they sorry, not just I'm sorry, my bad. Uh, you see, unfortunately now in today's age, women are so coddled. And I'm talking from male perspective, so you don't like it. I'm talking from male perspective. Women are so coddled that no matter what they do, we have to just turn the other cheek and just allow it. But it doesn't. And in my opinion, when they do something that offends you as a man, you have all right to check it. Now, it's how you check it that can be a problem. But then again, as long as you're not cursing them out, you're not being physical, and you're not going, you're being petty. And when I say petty, you're like, oh, give me this back. I'm taking this. Being petty. I'm taking my shoes from your house, or give me back this. I don't think we need to be petty like that. But if and cursing a girl out, cursing a woman out. I'm not big on cursing women out. F you, go to hell, da 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 da. And definitely not on hitting a woman. Definitely not on that. Would never say hit a woman when they do anything disrespectful. But if you dealing with a woman for a long time, this is your girl. This is somebody you're sleeping with consistently. You hang out, you talk, you have good times with her. Maybe at over a year's time. However you want to check it, meaning a long conversation, short conversation, no conversation, um, try to break things down. In my opinion, you're all within your right to do that. Don't ever let a woman say, "Oh, you took it too far." No, I'm trying to make you see. Also, too, I'm trying to show you that what you did deserved this response because it was that disrespectful. Now, that is a part of it too. If they do something small disrespectful, don't give them a big response. A little disrespect deserves a little response. A big disrespect, either you say you say you try to fix it like an adult and communicate about it, or you just say, you know what, I'm not even gonna touch this. I'm walking away and wipe your hand clean of it and don't even deal with the girl no more. If it was that big of a disrespect like that, and that could be anything. I'm just gonna use an example like, oh, they cheated on you, or they stole money, or they lied. You respond to that how you feel fit without doing the other things I mentioned. It's just hitting, being super petty, and it's cursing them out. Say, you know what, that was foul what you did. I'm out of here. You can do that, or you can say, you know what, I try to do this, I try to help you out, but you see, unfortunately, a lot of times women are not used to that. They're not used to that. They're used to men tolerating their foolishness, tolerating this. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Sorry loses its value over time. You can't say sorry 100 times and think it's gonna mean the same at that 99th, not 100th time. One sorry is one thing, two sorry is another thing. It just gets less and less valuable as you say sorry, sorry, sorry. And then again, depends on what was done. You can feel like, okay, this is enough. A sorry is enough for this. Again, you tell it. You set the terms of what you willing to accept as an apology. Do you want to say sorry is good, or I need blank 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 done, whatever that blank 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 is? You set the terms. Start doing that. Start doing that. Start setting the terms for what you feel is a suitable apology. So don't just be taking sorry as okay. Like, oh, okay, I'm okay with a sorry, and this was a big time disrespect that was done. No, you set the terms, and if they're not willing to meet it, leave them alone. That's it. I felt you disrespecting me, but when you're willing to make it up, this is just that when you're willing to make it up to me, let me know. Boom. They don't respond, or they try flipping on you. Well, you did it. All right, you know what? I'm done. I said I told you what it was, what you did. I broke it. You could break it down if you want. Again, this is only if you're dealing with this girl a long time. If you're dealing with the girl a short time, don't even need to go on no. Just end it. I'm talking about a woman that you've been dealing with a long time, that you have some feelings for. You're willing to. It's okay to break stuff down, to help them see where they went wrong and where you're coming from, so you could figure it out how to resolve the problem potentially. But if they aren't willing to compromise and see that after you trying to help, all right, go about your life. I go about mine. Be willing to walk away. Be willing to also leave the door open. Hey, if you willing to meet my terms, then we'll work on it. Otherwise, nope, nothing. And be willing to accept that. Do not cave. They just because I'm gonna tell you this, you do something egregious to a woman, they're gonna expect you to go above and beyond to show apology. They're so programmed. When a man mess up, they want flowers, they want candy, they want gifts when a man f's up. But then what does a man get when a woman f's up? I'm sorry. No, we're not accepting that. We're not accepting that. At least over here, I'm not accepting a sorry when you do a big mess up, a big mess up. No, I want some type of physical, tangible apology. I don't want no just blanket. I'm sorry. No, no. That's you trying to escape accountability. You trying to escape any type of okay, I messed up. No, because I'm telling you, these women will not learn unless they really put out some effort and energy. And then they can always go back to that. Damn, I messed up this time. I don't want to mess up again because I don't want to have to do blank, 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 blank. And it works like that for men too. Damn, I don't want to have to spend money on fixing this again. Damn, I don't want to have to go But I mean, some men have it like that. It don't matter. Some men have it where spending money to fix a problem is not gonna hurt them. But not every man's like that. Some men don't have the funds to just fix something with a gift all the time. So it's important though still that we, and she don't, and that's where women get a break. 'Cause their apologies don't always have to be financial apologies. They could just do gestures of appreciation, of love, of I'm sorry, cooking, cleaning, maybe something sexual. That's free stuff. All those things are free. They just require effort. But you see, we gotta set the tone with telling them what we want as what's a suitable apology. We gotta set that. So that's how I move. So I don't really care with all that I'm sorry nonsense. If a girl leave and come back and she's not willing to properly apologize, because that's another slick thing women do. They will stop talking to you for months at a time. Then I'll pop up, hey, ain't no hey. You know what you did that while we stopped talking? You know what you did? And see, you got gurus that will say, and not trying to undermine them. Oh, just invite them over and just what does that solve? Then again, it can just get maybe she'll apologize orally or sexually or whatever. Maybe she might. It's possible. Depending on how close she lives to you, the proximity to that. Maybe oh hey oh I missed you oh come over. You could try that and just hit it and keep it moving and then you'll never really address what the problem was. That's up to you. You could do that, sure. But if you really want to repair the relationship, it starts with communication. And yeah, it could be upfront or in the moment when you hang out with her. It's depending on when you want to do it. But the point is, if she made the problem, she gotta fix it. She cannot return to you without showing she's sorry. Especially she take because that's a slick move when they will just leave you alone for months at a time, thinking that okay, over time he gonna forget. It's gonna be forgiven. I ain't gonna have to apologize. I ain't gonna have to do nothing. He gonna just look past it, and then we gonna be good. And then when I f up again, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna just distance myself. I'm gonna put the blame on him. I'm gonna just no. No. You might as well just waste. You might as well stop wasting your own time. Tell her this is what it is. I didn't like what you did. How you gonna make it up? I'm willing to accept a tangible apology. I'm not accepting no I'm sorry BS and or flipping it on back on me like I no. You created the problem. You create the problem, you fixed it. I ain't do nothing to you. You the one I responded to what you did. So regardless how I responded to it is based on what you started first. So it's not based on what I did first. It's based on what you did first. So nope. Don't take that from women when they try to do those stick games. But that's a new game. That's something that I noticed that a lot of women do. They will do okay, small thing, okay, sorry, okay, boom. You check it, boom. Repeat stuff, big stuff, no. No, sorry is not gonna cover that. I need something deeper than that. Because again, if you f up as a man, even if you do small stuff, because women blow stuff up. Women will blow a small thing to you is like a big thing to them. So, you know how they get. So you got to then. Oh, that was like not. But then you still got to be the one that goes above and beyond to show that you're sorry. They're gonna hold you accountable when you f up to them. So why can't you do the same? So tell me what you thought about that in the comments. I just had to get that off my chest. Make sure if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm your boy DJ 2K Nitro. Please check out all my videos, all my content, all my lives. Drop a like, drop a thought, drop a share. I'm about to get up out of here. Unless anybody have any questions for me. Anybody have any questions before I get out of here? I'll wait 30 seconds. So shout out to OK. I don't know who OK is. And John. And Trigger Cloak. These names. Shout out to y'all. How was my day was quiet. My day was quiet and relaxing. Hopefully yours was too. So shout out to you. Just going back in the comments. Hey, dude. Hey, Brady. Hey, Brady Willis. But any other questions, concerns? You can ask me anything about what I just covered. If you missed it, go back and see. Otherwise, I'm about to get up out of here. It's already a little bit over. I'm really already over the time that I said I would be on. But all right, y'all. I appreciate the love. Thank you for coming to my live stream. Hope to do it again real soon. Be on the lookout for my future pop-up lives. I'm trying to do more live stuff. I want to do reactions real soon, so you'll see more of me hopefully in the near future. But with that being said, be safe, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace.